India mourns, the government responds swiftly, suspending key treaties and tightening security. The terror attack raises critical questions about the motive and timing behind this horrifying strike. We have a report. A deadly terror attack has once again shaken the Kashmir Valley, striking at the heart of peaceful Pahalgam in Jammu and Kashmir and claiming the lives of innocent tourists. As shock and grief grip the region, pressing questions emerge. Who orchestrated the attack? What was the motive behind it? And most crucially, why now? ANI explains.
इनको भी ऐसी होना चाहिए जैसे मेरे भाई को खेल लोगों ने 3 गोलियां मारी. क्या करेंगे? अब कहाँ से ढूंढेंगे भैया को? बहुत प्यार करता था वो मेरे से.
Just weeks ago, Kashmir was basking in a rare season of peace, with the centre actively promoting it as a tourism and investment hub. Tourists, both Indian and from abroad, flocked to the valley, enjoying shikara rides, treks in Gulmarg, and a thriving hospitality sector. In May 2023, Srinagar even hosted the G20 Tourism Working Group, drawing over 60 foreign delegates. Since the abrogation of Article 370 in 2019, tourism and infrastructure had steadily improved in the Kashmir Valley. But this progress was jolted by a deadly terrorist attack in the Pahalgam, where the terrorists killed at least 26 tourists and injured many.
मेरा भाई चिरो निद्रा पे सो गया सारा दिन के लिए. मैं मेरा भाई को नहीं पाऊंगा 10 साल से, लेकिन मेरा भाई होते हुए मैं इतना ही गर्व कर रहा हूँ. मेरा भाई जैसे आया, इतना भीड़ देख के मैं प्राउड फील कर रहा हूँ.
The attack has reignited fears about the return of a darker chapter in the valley's history. Grief-stricken, the victim's family in the Pahalgam terror attack urged the Indian government to ensure the culprits are brought to justice.
हम इंतजामिया से, गवर्नमेंट से ये अपील करते हैं कि इस कानूनी साजिश का पर्दा बेनकाब होना चाहिए, ताकि आइंदा भी ऐसे मजलूम लोगों के साथ ऐसा कोई वाक़ा न हो. क्योंकि ये हमारी कश्मीरियत पर, हमारे इलाके पर, इस पहलगाम के साथ मुंह पर ये एक वो दब्बा है, दाग लग गया, जो ये दाग मिटाना बहुत हमारे लिए मुश्किल है.
India has responded swiftly and decisively to the terror attack. India has formally written to Pakistan informing it about New Delhi's decision to keep the Indus Waters Treaty in abeyance with immediate effect, saying Islamabad breached treaty conditions. Signed in 1960, the treaty allocates the eastern rivers, Satluj, Beas and Ravi to India and the western rivers, Indus, Jhelum and Chenab to Pakistan. The Atari Wagah integrated checkpost has also been closed with immediate effect, and Pakistani nationals will no longer be allowed entry under the SAARC visa exemption scheme. Diplomatic ties between the two countries were weak even before the latest measures were announced, as Pakistan had expelled India's envoy and not posted its own ambassador in New Delhi after India revoked the semi-autonomous status of Kashmir in 2019.
Pakistan continues to use terrorism as an instrument of state policy, and therefore, once the Indus Water Treaty is held in abeyance, this will definitely affect, because Pakistan is water stressed. So you will soon find It may not affect immediately tomorrow, but within no time, Pakistan will be converted into desert, because India has been magnanimous in giving almost 80% of this water.
The resistance front has claimed responsibility for the attack. Despite denials by Islamabad, Indian intelligence consistently cites evidence of cross-border support, including training, logistics, and ideological backing for groups. At least a dozen banned terror outfits operate in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, many of which have links to Pakistan's deep state. These groups include Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, Hizbul Mujahideen, Tehreek-ul-Mujahideen, Harkat-ul-Jihad-e-Islami, among others.
This is just the first step. These are the non-kinetic first steps that the government has taken to change the rules of engagement with Pakistan. That is no longer business as usual. So no coming, no going visas. They will not be allowed, that we don't want them. Basically, this is the message, that we don't want them. We don't want to see them in our country, and those who are here will have to leave.
The Pahalgam attack occurred just as US Vice President J.D. Vance arrived in India on an official visit. Every time India and the US move closer, violence seems to follow. So is it a coincidence or something deeper? In March 2000, President Bill Clinton visits India. On the same day, 38 Sikhs are massacred in Chitti Singhpura village of Anantnag district in Kashmir. On May 14, 2002, as US Assistant Secretary of State Christina Rocca visited India, 3 militants attacked an army station in Kaluchak, Jammu and Kashmir. They hurled grenades from a bus, opened fire on passengers, then stormed the military complex, killing 36 people, including women and children, before being neutralized. Terrorism and terrorists find no support among the people of Jammu and Kashmir today. From candlelight vigils to public protests, citizens are standing united, resisting violence and demanding justice.
जो कायराना हरकत जो इन दहशतगर्दों ने की, जिसमें जो हमारे मेहमान हमारे यहाँ पे आए थे, जिस तरह इन दहशतगर्दों ने ये कायराना हरकत की, हम सब इसकी मजम्मत करते हैं.
The Pahalgam attack has intensified the already strained relations between India and Pakistan, leading to a series of retaliatory measures from both sides. The situation remains volatile with the potentials for further escalation. World leaders are urging both nations to exercise restraint and engage in dialogue to prevent a larger conflict. The Valley is watching, so is the world, and so are we.